¿Qué tal, amigos? It is Jezzie. So, we have all seen the little preview that the Selena official page has given us. They have released a little snippet, a little short clip of what we're going to get in the Selena series, and they also came out with a release date, which means that it will be coming out December 4th. And I am so excited, and a lot of people are excited too. Of course, you're gonna have people that disagree with some of the cast. If you haven't already, you guys can go back and watch the first video that I made about the casting of the Selena series when they were choosing who to play Selena, and that was the very first video that I made, so you can go check that out as well. I am going to be talking about some of the predictions that I made up for what's going to happen after the Selena series is released in December. And first I'm going to start off with the pros. We're going to start off cool. We're going to do a little catwalk, and then we're going to do some of the cons, okay? Let's get into it because there's going to be a lot of talking in between, and I got a lot of predictions, so I'm just going to hop right to it. The first pro that I'm going to talk about, more babies and more kids are going to start dressing up in Selena's younger costumes, like outfits that she wore as a kid. Because in the series, for those who don't know, it's going to be more revolved around her younger years, and it's literally going from when she was born to her adult years. So we're going to start being more exposed to more of her rare and underrated outfits. So seeing that the outfits that she wore as a kid, we're going to start seeing more of smaller Selena fans dressing up in those outfits as well. So that's my first prediction. My second prediction is that more teens and adults are going to start dressing up in more of Selena's teenage outfits, and they're going to start wearing more of Selena's rare and underrated outfits from the series, because just based off of the trailer and some of the behind the scenes stuff that a lot of people weren't exposed to, there were outfits that was not shown in the first movie, and a lot of Selena fans, they dressed up in outfits that was depicted in the Selena movie. So once we start seeing the teenage and adult Selena and the things that she wore, we're going to start seeing more of that, and I'm excited because I'm ready for diversity. Every year is the purple jumpsuit. I'm not pooping on it. No, I'm not talking mess. I'm just saying that it'll be awesome to see some diversity. That's what I'm saying, okay? Because I love the jumpsuit, but to see it every year, it's like, okay, Selena has a lot of outfits. Can we switch it up? Can we switch it up? But anyways, my next prediction is, I'm not sure about this because there's some behind the scene footage that I was exposed to that nobody else seen, and it showed Christian dancing on stage. I'm trying to stay positive because I know a lot of people are like, why can't we be positive for once? People always got something negative to say when the Quintanillas come out with something, and it's like, I understand that frustration because I want to be excited as well. But I just cannot tiptoe around the fact that Christian is kind of stiff. When it comes to her dance moves, it's not as smooth as Selena's. And the reason why I mentioned that is because my next prediction was that you're going to start seeing more people doing more of Selena's teenage dance moves. But I'm not sure how they're going to do that with Christian and how she dances. So we're just gonna have to see. Maybe after people start seeing Selena during her teenage life, people will start looking up, you know, on YouTube, Selena's dance performances and stuff like that from her younger years, and people will start to realize the many dance moves they have missed from the movie, and they'll start recreating those dances, you know. This brings to my next prediction that more influencers and professional dancers will start coming up with TikTok dances, and they'll start coming up with choreographies to some of Selena's songs, and I think that's going to be awesome. That's going to be something to see, because the difference between, you know, back then when the Selena movie came out And now with the Selena series coming out is that we have social media. You know, people from around the world sharing their love for Selena. So we'll start seeing that by, you know, TikToks and Reels and, you know, dance IG videos and YouTube videos and things like that. So I'm excited to see that because I love to dance and that'll be so fun to be part of. So I can't wait for that one. My next prediction is that we'll start seeing more people rocking Selena's short, curly, and blonde hair. Selena, for those who don't know, she had a perm and she also had short hair. There was a point where she had like a bob cut, like when she started hitting her early adult ages, like 18, 19. We're gonna start seeing her in her blonde, curly afro hair. I think that was the hairstyle where she had to cut short because her hair was falling out from bleaching it too much. But that was the hairstyle that she had like in the late 80s. And I feel like we're gonna start seeing that hairstyle being worn more from Selena fans or people who are dressing up in her costume. That would be pretty dope. That would be pretty cool. But that was like the hairstyle back then. My next prediction is that there's gonna be more impersonators and there's gonna be more people doing tributes to Selena. As of now, there's more impersonators that I'm starting to see and I'm getting really excited. Somebody made a page dedicated to Selena tributers and impersonators all around the world, and I'm in there. For those who want to check, for those who want to look, I think we're going to start seeing way more impersonators and way more tribute bands and tributers and things like that. And I'm so excited for that because I get so excited when I see new impersonators. Hopefully people out here where I live is going to start being influenced by Selena because I feel lonely. I feel like I'm the only one out here who loves Selena as much as I do. All the Selena fans who I love and that I want to meet, they all the way in Texas. I can't reach them. I can't reach y'all. Which goes on to my next prediction. I think, hopefully, I'm hoping there's going to be more events, Selena events, in different cities all around the world. Hopefully one of them is San Francisco. For those who don't know, they just brought out the Selena wax figure out here in San Francisco, but it's only for a limited time only. She's only going to be here until November 6th. The fact that they had her brought out here, hopefully that foreshadows that they're going to start bringing more Selena tributers, Selena events, and a lot more things Selena out where I live, out in my area, because I'm by a lot of areas where it's kind of like it's like tourist spots where people come and fly out here from different countries and different parts of the world. So if they do, I'm gonna have access to everything. I'm gonna be right next door. It's gonna be amazing, hopefully. Oh my gosh. Oh, and that brings to my next prediction. We're gonna have way more diverse fans. You know, we're gonna have, you know, outside of the Hispanic community, we're gonna have more black fans, we're gonna have more white fans, we're gonna have more Asian fans, Indian fans, gay fans, you know, people from the LGBT community. And not saying that it's already it isn't already diverse, but it's gonna, you know, spread out more. Her name is going to be passed around in different countries, different parts of the world, causing different kind of culture of fans to start noticing Selena. And I think that would be dope. That would be so awesome. Because right now the only people I'm noticing is LGBTQ community, black, and white community liking Selena. That's like the majority of non-Hispanic people who I see personally on social media publicly displaying their love for Selena. If there's any, you know, maybe we'll start seeing more Asian, Indian, you know, liking Selena. That would be so cool to see her name like being spread out like that. Now we're gonna start getting into the cons. Yeah, it's not gonna be good. Here's all the bad predictions after the Selena series come out. I feel like there have been a history of some black girls and white girls that would dress up like Selena for like Halloween, or do like a little lip sync or voiceover video trying to depict Selena, and they will get a lot of hate comments. People will be like, it's cultural appropriation, don't do that. Which is funny, because when you go on their page, honey, they want to talk about cultural appropriation. They be wearing box braids, they be darkening their skin color. I'm fine with that, not the skin color part, but I don't care if you wear box braids, do you, boo. My thing is, practice what you preach. If you're gonna preach that bullshit, you better be doing the exact same thing, honey. You better practice what comes out of your mouth. Because if you preaching that cultural appropriation and you trying to appropriate off the black culture, you're hella hypocritical. And I think another thing that's gonna be spewing around, I'm starting to see these comments, oh, people are trying to appropriate off the Hispanic culture. It's like, damn, can we like Selena? You like Beyonce, you like Rihanna, you like, what's one? Travis Scott, Migos. Are they even together anymore? Damn. That just goes how much I listen to rap music. I don't listen to rap music like that. Y'all listen to Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj. So why can't I listen to Selena? Why can't the next person listen to Selena? People, they talk that bullshit, like, keep Selena's legacy alive, and then when they see a non-Hispanic person supporting Selena, it's like, no, not you. It's like, and let me just say this, I'm not trying to shit on Hispanics or anything like that, because Selena, she as a Mexican American has opened gates for different and Latino artists and the Hispanic culture in general. But I just hate when people act like they're just entitled to shit, and they just act like they're better than everybody else. And it's like, the only time you see people like that is on the internet. They always speak that bullshit, but in real life it's a completely different scenario, completely different response, honey. People are only like this online. The Selena community right now is like a safe space, and a lot of people who be on that shit, the cultural appropriation, they barely even know any Selena songs. They just want to jump on the hype because everybody else is saying it. Oh, somebody said cultural appropriation, it got 1,000 likes, let me say that afterwards so I can get more likes. They can go to my page and they can notice me. Hi, notice me. That's all this generation is, just a bunch of notice me mother. Let's go to my next prediction. Going off of that, those kind of people are also going to give bad names to long-term Selena fans who actually, you know, want to see some diversity and want good to come out of Selena's name. She wants to be known, you know, all around the world. She was excited to do her English album. She was excited to get out there, and to see people who just want her stuck in this realm. Selena wanted to be diverse. She wanted different people to listen to her. She wanted people, different people to notice her. Even though she at the same time representing for the Mexican American community, for the Hispanic community. And I think that's awesome. You don't even have to be non-Hispanic. There are Hispanic impersonators and tributers who are constantly getting it on because they think that they're acting like Selena, but they're not. Nobody who is impersonating Selena thinks that they're Selena, okay? And the reason why we do this and that we do impersonations and pay tribute to Selena is not only to keep her legacy alive, but it gives the experience to fans who never met Selena, you know, kind of give that illusion that they're watching Selena perform when you see us dancing on stage and stuff like that. But I promise you, like, once we take that costume off, that makeup off, it's the life we gotta live. Okay, we're not trying to be Selena. We are trying to keep on with her legacy, and it makes the experience better. It's just fun. It's almost like cosplay. Like, a lot of people like to dress up and look like their faves. Like, not only with Selena, you know, people like to dress up as their favorite anime character. People like to dress up, you know, as Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley. Selena is the next one. You know, she's the next Elvis Presley. You always see an Elvis in Vegas. Next Michael Jackson, she's up there. We're having big influencers dressing up like her. and being in front of the camera like regular impersonators. So she's like the next big impersonation. So y'all just gonna have to get over it. No matter who you are, your cultural background, you can be Hispanic. You are constantly going to get hate comments if you pay any kind of tribute to Selena. Something is just always, you don't look like Selena. Stop trying to act like Selena. Oh my gosh. If I hear that shit one more time, I'm gonna come through the screen and I'm gonna just choke you. Choke ya. Just grab you by the neck and just choke ya. Shut up. I'm not gonna, I mean, I can't do that. But I just feel like those people, they have little logic when it comes to the Selena community. There is so much that goes on in the Selena community that y'all just do not understand unless you are part of it. So much. Too much to talk about in this video because I'm already over my minute mark. You want a brief summary, just go look at the videos on my page. It's a lot that we got to deal with, and it makes Selena fans who are huge fans, you know, who have watched Selena on stage since she was alive and who collects her, you know, clothes and things like that, makes us look bad. It makes fans like that look very bad, because once they see fans like that, they see fans like, you know, people outside the Selena community who's only like fans of her music and stuff. They're gonna check us out and they're gonna think we're the crazy ones, when people who barely listen to Selena and is screaming cultural appropriation are the ones who's making big Selena fans look terrible. Yes, we have our bad eggs, but we try our best to ignore that, and we try to keep it moving, because for the most part we just want to be happy. We just want to enjoy loving Selena for Selena. Okay, that is it. It's not that deep. You see a celebrity, you like them, you get inspired. It's that simple. People want to overthink shit. You're trying to be Hispanic, honey. I would never trade my race, my ethnicity, or background for nah. For nah. The next con that I'm going to share, I feel like I have something in my eye. What the hell is that? Is that an eyelash? Oh my gosh, I hope not. It don't feel like an eyelash. Probably like lint or something. Stubborn lint ass. But anyways, the next con in my prediction is that this is kind of like a pro and a con, because we're gonna start having bigger names and influencers with much bigger names start portraying themselves and dressing up as Selena, which I think is cool. But here's the thing. There are Selena fans who've been fans since day one. They have a lot of followers and a lot of followings, and whenever the Quintanillas come out with something, all of their praise and appreciation and things like that goes to influencers with big names who are trying to dress up and portray themselves as Selena, you know, who are paying tribute to Selena. And it seemed like the real fans who have supported Selena from day one is just ignored. Me, I'm not tripping. I don't care. But I don't want to be on no PR list or nothing. I'm making my own stuff. I'm doing my own thing. You know, I'm a crafty girl. I'm gonna stay with my craftiness and do my own stuff. But I think there's some people who would appreciate, you know, it's just like the people who appreciate the Quintanillas the most, they get ignored the most. Wow. People who are just doing it for a check are getting more attention. And don't get me wrong, it makes sense, because people with larger names, of course, they're gonna get first dibs on stuff, which makes sense. But you know, there's some fans who would appreciate that as well. Another con. Ooh, oh my gosh. So the brand Selena wore when she was alive, when she was here, that's on eBay and stuff like that, that's being sold online, it's gonna sell out more. Not only is it gonna sell out more, the price is gonna raise higher than what it's worth. I'm gonna just say one item, for example. There's a jacket, and it's the other destination jacket, and basically it's like this mirror sequence rainbow crop top jacket, and the last one that I bought cost $25, honey, which is around what it's worth. I don't know how much it actually costs, but usually when people sell thrift items, they sell it for much less than what it's worth. Now there's people selling it for $300, $500, $200, you know, for big money, you know, because Selena wore the exact same jacket, the exact same brand. And there's a lot of brands, since we have social media now, you know, back then when the Selena movie came out, you probably stumbled upon it in a thrift store, or it was probably passed down from your auntie or your uncle, or it's like, oh, so I seen Selena wearing this, now I'm passing it down to this person and this person and this person, and oh, I see my niece loves Selena, so I gave her the jacket that Selena wore, you know. It's kind of like you kind of have to know people, or you got to be lucky to find it in a thrift store. But now, since we have online thrift shopping, since we have social media, there's people sharing brands, there's people, you know, you can just go online and search for the brand, and it'll be right there. A lot of Selena fans are opening up shops, meaning that they're selling clothing that she wore, and it's for a much higher price. I feel like people are going to be more hands-on these items, and they're going to try to sell it for like thousands and hundreds of dollars and stuff like that. And listen, let me say this, make your coins. Make your coins. I'm not tripping too much because I got what I wanted. I'm not gonna lie. Plus, I'm making her clothes, so like I said, I'm a crafty chick. I'm not tripping that much. But yeah, so for Selena fans who got that Selena item sitting in your basket, who got it sitting in their likes, who is watching it on eBay, yeah, you better hop on it. You better hop on it. You got till December 4th, honey. December 4th. Another con is that we're gonna start seeing more quinceañera drama. Yay! This is a prediction. I really hope this doesn't happen because I'm just so over this. We're gonna talk about the quinceañeras and we're gonna talk about the quinceañeras and the whole Chris situation. I feel like in the future there is just something is gonna pop off. Something is gonna pop off. I just hope that the last situation that went down, that was just one of their last. Hopefully it's not the start to something. But I just feel like, I don't know why I feel like something finna pop off with the family. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm so wrong. Because it just, listen, I have no malicious feelings against the quinceañeras. I respect them. I respect their work ethic and their and the things that they are giving to the fans. Like, I can't be more appreciative, more thankful. Like, that is awesome that we're getting a series and, you know, her makeup line and everything like that. But this goes on into my next con. I feel like there's going to be more issues with Chris and the quinceañeras. Something's finna pop off. Because with the last video, I said the person who keeps informing, it's just who informed Chris about the whole, his pictures are being taken down in the museum and stuff like that, or he was photoshopped of the picture in the museum. It was from his manager, and I feel like his manager is like going up to Chris, and it's just like, oh, this is what's happening, and then Chris is forced to go online and then pop off, and then the quinceañeras are forced online to defend himself and pop off, and it's just this whole thing. And since we have social media now, it's like more convenient. I hope not. Another prediction is that maybe they'll resolve their differences. Hopefully we'll see a picture of the quinceañeras that'll pop up, and Chris is with Suzette and AB and Abraham, and it'll be like a a moment where everybody is chill, they cool, and they posing with their kids and they all mingling and being good. But this has been going on for 25 plus years, so who knows? Who knows? I just hope all is well with them. If they not gonna stick together and be together, at least just respect each other and do their own thing. That's how I'm feeling right now. Here's my last negative prediction. I predict that the Quintanillas are gonna start suing Selena shops and stuff all over again. You know, with the Selena series or anything that come up with Selena, you're gonna gather new fans who aren't aware of the things that goes on with the Quintanillas. They're gonna learn and they're gonna see. Okay. People are gonna start selling their own merch with Selena's name on it, Selena's logo, and then dun 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 dun. Yay, you're getting sued. I made a whole video about this, but after thinking about it, it makes sense because, you know, at the end of the day, he has control of his daughter's name and their logo and things like that. But it's like, damn, you gotta sue them. You gotta sue them. Oh, and another thing. Selena fan pages are already in turmoil and they're already getting their pages deleted. I heard that there's some trolls going around who is bored as fuck who are deleting pages, reporting them as somebody who is impersonating somebody else, and then getting their page completely deleted. And besides that whole situation that's going on, whenever something comes out, this was even before this situation, whenever something comes out, Selena pages are always getting deleted. I don't know if it's trolls, I don't know if it's the Quintanillas, but pages are always getting deleted. And it's always Selena fan pages. But right now, we're seeing even impersonators getting their stuff deleted. So I'm still confused about how their page is getting reported and taken down if they're an impersonator. Like, fan pages in general are already in turmoil because Instagram came up with this thing where it's like, oh, if you're a fan page, you know, you're high risk of getting your shit deleted. That's how it is, no matter who the fan page is about. It doesn't even have to be any celebrity, pretty much. But I don't get how impersonators are getting deleted. I don't know, because I'm being told different things. Oh, it's Instagram. Oh, it's people going around reporting them. Oh, it's Netflix. Oh, it's the Quintanillas. Oh, it's this and this and this and this and this and that. I don't give a fuck who it is. Just stop. Anyways, so that is all of my predictions. I hope you guys like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Click the link, click the, why can't I talk? Click the notification bell down below by my username and JezzieBling. Okay. Okay. Later. May have a bitty bitty bomb bomb day.